Well, this one is going to be a part of the book, which is not quite, I don't have a name for it quite yet, and it is in present tense. So it's just called X-rayed. I think I'm getting my period. My husband makes tea. I gather heating pad, books, and the remote. The bonus of pregnancy and breastfeeding is no periods. It's been over 2 years, and I don't remember it hurting this bad. I can't breathe. I think I might die, but the pain dies instead. A minute later, it is back. It feels like labor and reminds me of something else. Before my son was born, years before, I had a miscarriage at 5 months. The baby looked perfect, but she weighed less than a pound. Early in the pregnancy, the doctors detected something odd. This could be a tubal pregnancy. If it is, we'll know in a week. He pressed on my stomach. If it hurts here, get to a hospital. You could die. A week later, I felt the pain. The doctor checked and said I was fine. Then what is causing the pain? He pointed to my head. The pain was gone within the hour. My mind played with me then, and it teases me now. I see me dying and greeting people at my funeral. I hear my boy ask, "Where's Mommy?" I try to answer, but my mouth disappeared. I wake my husband. Get me to the hospital. He drives too fast with the baby in the car. I close my eyes and clutch the seat. No screaming. It will scare my boy. I walk into emergency while my husband parks. They put me on a gurney. Faces ask questions. I tell them what I know. It's my stomach. It hurts like labor. They ask the date of my last period, and I laugh. They think I'm delirious. My husband finds me. Our son sleeps on his shoulder. An intern comes in, looks at the chart, and says he'll be back, but does not come back. Orderlies come and take me to X-ray. A lady with ice fingers asks, "Is there any chance you were pregnant?" Maybe. The X-ray lady frowns. I have to check something. It's cold in here. I have shivers under the cramps. X-ray lady is back. This won't take long. She straightens my legs and disappears. Hold still. The machine groans. She turns me and shoots again, and again, and again, and one last time. I pee in a cup. A thin, pale woman takes my blood. I want to joke and ask if this is her bedtime snack, but don't. Someone takes me back to my husband. He sits with eyes closed, holding our son. He isn't asleep. I hear him chanting, "Is there any remover of difficulties save God?" The nurse and intern come. We need to do a pelvic exam. I make my husband stay. The intern does it, and the pain stops. I tell them it's gone now, and we want to go home. They tell us to wait. My husband and son sleep in the chair. I am too cold and happy to sleep. I am okay. Whatever it was, stopped. My own doctor walks in. He looks irritated. Why is he here in the middle of the night? I'm sorry they woke you up. I'm fine now. He nods. You are pregnant. I look at my husband. He is awake and hears. The questions are coming too fast to say them out loud. The doctor answers the first one. Your uterus was tipping, and that can cause cramps. The pelvic exam most likely repositioned it. But they x-rayed me. I know. What did that do to the baby? I'll let the intern who ordered it explain. My husband lays our son on the chair and covers him with his jacket. He takes my hand in both of his and kisses it. My doctor returns and stands with crossed arms behind the intern. For 1 second, I felt sorry for the intern. He glances around the room and clears his throat. There's a chance the baby may be affected by the X-ray. The possibilities included retardation, cancer, miscarriage, stillbirth. Of course, there's no way we can tell now. There's just as much chance your baby is fine. He looks at me and then at the ceiling. I can't give you any advice here, but if you want an abortion, I'll make the arrangements. I want to yell. Make him understand what he has done. I won't end the pregnancy on chance, but I will wake up every morning and pretend there is no baby, so if this baby dies, I won't care. And when my body reminds me there is someone else in it, I will imagine a little girl, because we already have her name. And then remember my first girl and why I don't count on miracles. I stare at him and pour my thoughts into that glare until he cannot take it. He mumbles, sorry, and leaves. I go home with instructions to rest. My husband cooks and does the laundry. I heat leftovers and fold clothes. My son plays on the floor next to the couch. We watch Big Bird, Grover, and Cookie Monster. He naps with me, and we ignore my belly. My husband takes our son to the park and then for ice cream. My boy comes home and jumps in my bed. He puts his hand on my cheek. Miss you, Mommy. She comes 6 weeks too soon. She cries, poops, pees, and breathes. My husband holds her in one hand. Her name is Bahia. It means light upon light. She is my surprise, my delight. And that's it. And Bahia's birthday is tomorrow.